Hello and welcome to Whiteland Restorations.
New member of staff here.
Ovlov, his name is.
Ovlov. You might have seen him in the last episode. Drinks a load of oil, but he's good as gold, really.
New member of staff, not very productive.
Good day to you.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of jobs to do on the Volvo.
Yeah, with the centre prop bearing, as we mentioned before, decided to go really wobbly. It was absolutely spot on for the MOT.
It was,
wasn't
it?
Not a bit of play in it, but with a bit of driving around, it's decided to loosen. Now there's quite a lot of play, and I have heard that when they get bad, the prop can come through the tunnel.
We don't really want that happening after all that lovely work.
No.
While we're in there, we're going to give the clutch fluid a little flush.
That is black.
It's black. And we're going to do a gearbox flush as well, because the first gear is just a little bit tight to get into, isn't it?
Gears,
second gear, is it?
Second is a little bit. So we're going to
flush my help.
Gearbox flush.
Yeah.
No, gearbox change of oil.
Change, yeah.
Change, clutch fluid change, and a prop centre bearing to be done.
I think that's a good work list, and it's also stopping us doing the bloody wheels again.
Yeah.
So that's delayed. Booth is full anyway. Enough of that. That will tell you as we're doing the job.
Yeah.
Right, you need to go and tidy up, I think.
Yeah, get a broom.
Make yourself useful. Woohoo!
Come under here and let me show you my shaft. Sorry. Here's my shaft.
Yeah.
Can you hear it wobble?
That's the problem.
I mean, it's
not that bad, but it's out. It's gone,
enough.
But it's on its way.
It does make quite a lot of clunky noises in the car.
Yeah.
As we're driving along, and you can hear it straight there. Now, Leanne says there's an upgrade.
Right, now I was told in the comments section of one of our videos about this. Apparently you can get an upgrade, a 940 centre prop bearing and carrier. But I put that on the Volvo 240 Owners UK Facebook page because I hadn't heard of it. You hadn't heard of it.
Nope.
And Di Brace from Classic Swede came back and said, "Don't do it." Basically, it holds the prop too tight in the tunnel and it causes vibrations. So he's actually changing his 900s to the 240 system. He said.
There we go.
Because this is the better one. So we're going to stick with this. I've got the parts. We'll take this bracket off, pull all this. But first of all, I've got this in my pocket.
Tipex for marking the things.
We're going to mark the prop.
Can I just come back to this for a second?
Yeah.
A lot of people may change that over if they're putting a lot more power through it, because that is quite a big squishy thing. And if you're pushing loads more power through it, it might be deflecting too much.
We are going to be putting more power through
That could be why people should be upgrading.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've also heard you can put an Isuzu. Is an Isuzu Trooper one or something, or a Frontera centre? Anyway,
no idea.
We'll see how we get on. We haven't started our power upgrade yet. If we get a bit of vibration, we'll experiment.
Well, yeah, we'll swap it out.
Yeah.
We'll try.
I mean, in the future, we might be putting a different prop altogether on.
Ooh.
So, I'm going to mark up the prop with my lovely Tipex.
Why are you doing this?
Because look, right, this is really handy for marking up what you call it, timing marks on things as well. So I'm going to go like that. Look. Ooh. Just a little bit of white. There we go. Now that's all marked up, we can whip it out.
15 and a 17.
Because Volvo?
Because Volvo. And yeah.
That's it. Job done. That was great.
I think I need one open-ended spanner, I think.
Yeah, you've got a lot of unbolties to do there.
Yeah, I'm going to grab an open-ended 17.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much fun are you having so far?
2.
Ooh, that's pretty high.
Nearly there.
The first 4 are the worst.
How do you... What?
It is.
How do we know that?
I'm telling you. Because you can now put it in neutral and you can spin the prop to get the others. Yeah, job done.
Right, that centre prop should come out fairly straightforwardly.
Done, and we're ready to drop.
Slide it forwards a bit, let it come down. I'll slide it out its back end.
It's coming. Yay!
Ta-da!
It's a boy!
Mazel tov.
Oh.
Can you hear that?
Hold on, let me get my microphone real close. You ready? I've got microphone. These are the new GGI ones. They're doing so well. I'm no bearing expert, but I'd say that's...
I don't know if that's all bearing, or is it just rubbing on the rubber? Because if that's bearing, we surely would have been able to hear that. That must have been a howl in a way.
Well, it sounds crap.
There we go.
It's coming out anyway, so
coming
we'll
out.
spin it on the bench. Right, next set of bolts. Go, go, go.
There. Spanner. Make sure that's on. Socket. Not ideal, but it goes on. Impact wrench. There we go. I think it's safe to say this is the first time the props come off. Look at how nice and shiny that is. Oof.
Was that sand?
Yeah.
Nice.
And these are 12s.
Do you want to put stop? Do you want to put a dot of Tipex on the front edge so you know which way around it goes?
No.
And then on the front that's the back edge. On the back edge of the rubber mount, so you know which way that goes round, because it's sided. Oh God, right, the marks are opposite. Can you move to the mark?
They're not opposite. I put that on that side. 'Cause I can't see.
Daddy's blind.
This is where the prop hits me in the head.
No. Nice.
Oh my God.
What?
It's horrific.
Is it bad?
Yeah.
Oh, to the workbench. How bad is it?
Quite possibly the worst bearing that was on the car. What you can hear, but what you can't feel is the notches.
Let me just have a look. Oh my God! That's like a safe combination.
That's here we go. Let's take this off.
Take it off.
Yeah. Can you see? Right, we're going to take that cover off, which is full of copper slip. Probably not the best thing in there.
No, we'll wash that out.
And we'll take that off because that just pulls out. Oh my God!
I gotta have a feel. Let me feel. We were driving around with that.
It is this that's making the noise. Can you hear that? That is.
That's quality.
I think we just put it back on. Bit of WD-40.
Oh God, yeah.
Wash it
Vaseline,
out. Yeah, if we pull the covers off, wash it out with WD-40, and bang it straight back in. Get another 2 miles out of it. Right. Anyway, I think we'll be replacing that. Yes. Yeah. Right then, guys. I don't know what I have recorded and what I haven't recorded. So here's the bearing that's off. It's horrendous. Can you hear that? And for comparison, that's the new one. Nothing to hear. And not very happy or healthy. And I've cleaned this up with like a nylon wheel, just quick once over, get all the corrosion and old whatever it was on there. We're going to knock the new one back on. We used a bearing puller to pull it off, and it was lovely. It came off like a treat, it did. Bit of lube to help the new one back on, and we've got a lovely fitting sleeve that fits directly onto the right place. Always helpful to get them square to start with. And I'm just going to very gently tap him back into place. There we go, that is home, and you can tell by the pitch change. Sounded more solid. Brilliant news. So that is a nice new bearing on. Oh my god, the difference. That, well, you saw before, without the clamps on, when I tried to rotate the bearing, the whole axle would move. That shows how rough that old bearing was. It just had no life left in it. It was completely toast. You know what they say about assembly being the reverse of removal? Well, it basically is.
We skipped all that part, we're just tightening up the last bolts.
Yeah.
So everything's back together. We have a brand new bearing in the middle. Brand new rubber mounts.
Oh, wasn't that one bad, eh?
Oh, wasn't it just?
Have you even picked the bearing up off the floor and felt it yet?
Not yet, I will do though.
Go and do that. You should go and do that. Inspect it.
I'm inspecting this. So, nippy those, and on to the next job then, is it? Now we're getting to the controversial subject of the day, aren't we?
It is for us.
It is for us. Now, I've been doing some research, and Lewis doesn't like research, do you, Lewis?
I go with what the professionals at the parts store say.
Yeah, and I go with what all the experts say. Now.
Yeah, the online experts.
And the Haynes and the Green Book.
Actually, the Haynes said to use either. Which one?
Listen, let's start from the beginning. We're doing the gearbox. So get back down here.
No.
Get back. Right. You can't hide.
I'm looking for a spanner, that's all. I'm still here.
Okay, right, we're doing the oil change on the gearbox. Now, the trusty Haynes, we know that never lies.
Yeah.
And the Green Book, and everywhere else online says to use ATF type F or G. But in the Haynes, it does say that if the temperature doesn't go below -10, rarely, we can use 10W30 or 5W40. The motor factors have said we could, from the Morris lubricants, we can use 5W40.
This is what the Morris Lubricants online oil chart has to say.
Yeah.
Use this. We will see how this performs. And
Bit of leakage.
If we think that it's still a bit crappy, we'll swap out for the ATF and let you know if it's any better or not.
Yeah, there we go. Right. So let's come in and have a look. Before you do your oil change,
we need to check to make sure the infill is loose.
Yee.
So that's your filler.
Because if you don't
should
fill it up,
clean around all this, you know.
we probably should. There seems to be quite a lot of crud falling off that. Right, here we go. Hold on, I'm just moving back a little bit.
Yeah, I would as well.
It does smell burnt though, doesn't it? Should it smell burnt?
Probably not.
Are you ready? Let's see what we got. Do you reckon we'll have any sparkles? Don't want to miss it.
There it goes.
Whee! Well, it's definitely a brown shade of red. It's definitely red though.
Oh, did you hear that?
I did hear that.
What was that? Oh.
I saw something then. No, I didn't. Did I?
No, it's just the water breaking. Water.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh man, that stinks. Oh, look at it going. I love it when it goes like that. Whee! I see it. Ooh, look at that.
Well, that is what is on the end of the...
Well, that's a fancy hairdo. It's not too bad, really.
No, not too bad. That is for catching.
That is his job.
For catching the swarf. That's... I mean, they are gears grinding together constantly up in there. So the lubricant is acting as lubricant, but you're going to get a bit, and I mean, they're not big bits, that's just fine.
Careful with that. We can sell that to those people who make the funny faces with the eyebrows and the magnet pencils. He's laughing because he knows what I'm talking about. Lewis is sorting out some new washers.
Just cleaning my nuts.
Cleaning your nuts. Now this is the oil we've got, and it's just a standard oil one. It doesn't have the tube so we can fill, so we're going to be using our special oil in and outy thing. What's it called? Like a giant syringe.
I call it the sucky pumpy.
The sucky pumpy. This is so good. You might have seen us use this when we were trying to start the car. Right, so we've got our fill tube. Look, we've got our fill tube. And this one is actually clear, so you can see how much stuff you're putting in. Now, our gearbox, the M47, takes 1.3 litres. This is 500 ml, I think, at a time. So a couple of these and we'll be good to go. I'm going to set that up and we'll get ready to fill back up. It's coming.
It's coming.
Oh, there we go.
We'll be back after these commercial messages.
Would you have a look at the state of these? I think these have been reused a few times. What do you reckon?
Whoa, that one is crushed.
Look at that.
That's what you call a crush washer.
These are single-use things. And
Are they?
They really are.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure. Lewis is the school of use it till it breaks or leaks.
That's not my doing, by the way.
No, that's the car's life in washer
This is
form.
what my doing is.
No, this is my doing. This is
sorry,
my
I
doing.
have a drawer full of them down there.
Yes, but this is my doing.
Okay, that's your doing.
What?
I have a drawer full of them down
Yeah, all the way down there, covered in dust. Right, look. Renewed. There we go. Now look at that. That is our sump one. That is the fill one. We've got some nice new washers.
Now the old ones. Can you put a new one next to an old one so I can see a direct comp? Oh my goodness!
It's disgusting, isn't it?
Hold on.
Oh, lovely.
Give that washer a nice squish, but not
too much squish. I mean, you're not angry with it, but it's squished enough.
Yeah.
And now we're ready to fill it up.
Oh yeah.
There we go, second half litre going in. That makes
1 litre.
1 litre.
Look at the colour of it.
I know, right?
This is the colour of what's come out, I reckon.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Doesn't smell the same, though, does it?
Welcome to the gun shop.
Oh, wow. Oh, sorry. Third one going in. No, it does say 500cc capacity on the label.
Well, this?
Yeah.
It says 50 millilitres on the side there.
Yeah. I suppose you have to wait till it starts coming out.
Yeah, well, that's the point of the fill hole, I suppose, isn't
Well,
it?
yeah, it is. But I've read things online where people actually tilt the car over and try and get a bit more in to protect the fifth gear or something, because it's a 4-speed design box or something. I don't know. You get all these theories online, don't you?
Yeah. Right, that's another one in.
All right, so this should be
Slightly
a little
nearly
bit
there.
more, and then we are back up to capacity.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
There you go.
That's full.
Oh dear. Good job, we got a drip tray under it.
Yeah, there we go. The fill plug is getting reinstalled, and that is job done.
Jobbed.
Jobbed. Hopefully we'll see an instantaneous difference in that first to second gear change.
Yep.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That would be nice. It is a bit. It has got a bit freer, that one though, with a bit of usage.
Yeah. Tight. We'll give them a check for drips later. Still haven't decided if I'm taking her home tonight.
Well, that needs testing.
It does need testing. I'm taking her home tonight. Ooh, yeah. I could do with a good wash and degrease, couldn't it?
Well, the gearbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put that on the to-do list.
There we go.
Right. So, next job is
This thing here.
that thing
Clutch,
there.
Master, slave cylinder, ushing.
So we're going to suck out as much .4 out of the reservoir as we
top.
can. Put fresh in, bleed it through. That should be that job done as well.
Yeah, and then that would be. How did this get so oily? That would be Good.
Yeah.
Good little.
That's every single fluid change then.
And every single bush and bearing underneath the car changed.
Yeah, the last one. Oh,
Would you believe it?
I
The
can't.
only one we didn't change. Absolutely cream crackered.
Well, we will do these things, won't we?
Yeah.
Right, okay, to the clutch.
Right then, moving on to the next job.
Last job of the day.
Yeah.
I don't know if the camera could pick that up. Let me get in there. There's a dark shadow in that pot.
I've never opened this pot.
I think I have.
I don't know what I'm checking.
Unusual smells. If there's petrol in that, we're screwed. Now we're going to suck all that dirty fluid out, put some fresh fluid in, and then bleed until we have a nice flush. Oh, it's not...
Oh, just look at that bit.
Oh, look, let's have a look. Can you see it?
Can you see the blackness?
Oh, black layer of scum. Right, get as much out.
Oh, yeah.
Yuck. Get as much out as you can. See, this tool is brilliant, multi-purpose. Oh, there's big black chunks then.
That's about as good as I can get it out. Don't
Let's
drip
have a
it on the
look at
paint.
Now, I'd say that wasn't
That's not ideal, is it?
ideal. No, right, get rid
What
of
about that lump in there? What about that? That lump there, ideal?
That looks like Volvo EOX or something.
Yeah.
Gross, right?
Can we get the pour?
I think so.
I'm protecting around just in case, because I don't think I can get the pour.
Perfect preparation and all that.
Oh, I got the pour.
He got it. Oh, is he going to keep it though?
I think, to be fair,
Yeah.
that needs pulling straight back out.
Yeah, do a little wash out.
That is as dirty now as it was.
Let's have a look.
Sorry,
Sorry,
don't kick over that. Let's do that a few times until that's clean.
some crap.
Oh,
Oh, you're
oh,
dripping. You're dripping.
oh, no, it's worse than that.
Don't tell me it's on the paint. Get it off the paint. Oh my god. You do not want brake fluid on your paint.
I think I'm going to stir this up a bit in here.
Oh Jesus, that's the wrong kind of soup.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah. Is that right at the bottom?
Yeah.
I'd say that's not been changed for a while.
No. We'll do that a couple of times
Clean that
until
pot
that's
out.
clean.
There's no point in bleeding the dirt through.
No, there's no point pushing that through. Look at the state of that.
Oh god, let me see. Look at that. Right, we're going to do this a few times and then we'll come back to the bleed.
Here we are back underneath the Volvo. This time we're after this thing. More specifically, that little brake nipple there. Clutch bleed nipple to be more precise. So we just need to crack that off. And we'll see, hopefully it'll move. Let's get the cover off. If we can break that off. Come on. Oh, yeah, we have a wiener. Right, down,
Down,
up,
up,
down,
down,
up.
up.
Hold on. Something weird's happened. I don't know what's happened. Right. Up. How does it feel? Right, we'll do one more now. We've pumped it a bit. Ready? Down. Ooh, got a few big. That's okay.
What's the fluid like coming out?
The fluid is better coming out than there was in the pot.
Good.
Speaking of the pot, it's down there.
The pedal feels very light.
Yes, because it's all pushed
Yeah.
out. There's no resistance, yeah?
No resistance.
Quite a lot of air bubbles though, which was interesting. Yeah, that was about half of the pot flush through, so much better. Do you turn this way around.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me make sure it's safe.
Thank you, my love.
Have you seen the colour of this soup?
Get a load of that.
Look at this. Clutch fluid.
That has been in there for a little bit, I'd say.
Makes me thirsty.
Don't even think about it. Right, that is the last of the mechanical jobs done on the car. Gearbox flush.
Check.
Clutch flush.
Check.
Centre prop bearing.
Check.
Oh, we didn't even think we had to do the centre prop bearing until it started going ah! when we were driving along.
Careful, baby's asleep.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, I mean that was a surprise job, but let's not be that surprised.
No.
It's a
Old car.
old car from
1985.
that's the one. That makes it 37.
Yeah,
It's a
maybe.
37-year-old
I don't
car.
know. I'm 83.
You're 83.
No,
You look
I was
amazing. It's news to me.
I've got something to tell you. No, so that's it. Mechanically, 100% buttoned up, finished.
Ticked off. Lovely.
Last job
Let's get
to
it
do.
out in the rain.
No, last job to do. Well, yeah, I'm going to be driving it in the rain today. Oh my God.
Yeti's coming in for a bit of servicing today.
It
now.
decided to go as well when I was driving
Yeah.
last night. Past
Great.
all the people in Newquay as I was driving down the
Screaming
hill.
along. I think we have a stone wedged in the brakes.
Oh, such
Anyway,
fun.
yes, we'll figure that out later on today.
Wheels, mister.
Next
That's the
week,
last
I think
bit.
next week, I've got 2 days, Saturday and Monday, free. I think those are wheel days.
Right, we're going to try and get these wheels done. Car finished. Button up the finale episode. We're so busy at the moment.
We've got a lovely MG coming for a crash
Yeah.
repair. We might do a bit of a
Might
midweek.
show you that,
do a
yeah,
bit of a
yeah, yeah.
midweek on that. We've got a nice young man come to work for us.
Yeah, we've got a new member of staff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so try and
really
get through
helping things
these
out.
jobs
He's-
a bit quicker.
Yeah, he's only 17 and he's doing really good.
Yes.
He's doing really good.
He is doing amazing.
So
So hopefully we'll have a bit more time to do another project.
hopefully projects will go through a bit faster.
Also,
That's more like
the
it.
people voted it's E46 next, I'm afraid.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we're going to... No, I'm not afraid. You should be afraid
should
because
be
it's engine time.
Engine building time.
Engine building time.
Great.
Right then, we shall see you next time, guys. Please hit that subscribe. It's completely free. It'll do us a huge favour. We're nearly at 10k. Oh,
We're past 9.
we're past 9. On the way
Nearly
to
at
10.
9-1.
Right, see you later, guys.
Thank
Bye.
you. Don't forget to subscribe. Cheers.
Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.